Have you ever noticed that on days when you're completely exhausted, your mind becomes a playground for the worst-case scenarios? You're not alone, and it's not a coincidence. There is a direct, scientifically proven link between being physically tired, mentally stressed, and suddenly having a storm of negative thoughts. Let's break down why this happens. Think of your brain like a phone with a battery. When you're well rested, the battery is full. Your prefrontal cortex, the logical, rational part of your brain, acts like a premium ad block. It filters out all those irrational fears and insecurities. But when you're tired, that battery is on 1%. The filter stops working, and suddenly, every pop-up fear and insecurity gets through, taking over your mental screen. On top of that, stress activates your brain's ancient survival mechanism. Your amygdala, the brain's threat detector, goes into overdrive. It switches you into fight or flight mode. In T-state, your brain becomes an expert at spotting potential dangers and problems to protect you. The issue is, it starts seeing threats everywhere, even when they're not real. So, a simple email from your boss can feel like a declaration of war. This is where the vicious cycle begins. Fatigue makes it harder to regulate your emotions. A small problem that you'd normally brush off becomes a huge deal. You start replaying past mistakes or worrying endlessly about the future. This is called rumination, and it's mentally exhausting, which in turn creates more fatigue and stress. It's a snowball effect. And then there are the chemical changes. Prolonged stress floods your body with cortisol, the stress hormone, while depleting the good stuff like serotonin and dopamine. These are the neurotransmitters that make you feel happy, motivated, and content. Without them, your mental landscape naturally turns a little grayer, a little more pessimistic. So, here's a game-changing tip. The next time you find yourself spiraling into negativity, just pause and ask yourself, am I thinking this because it's true? Or am I thinking this because I'm exhausted? Often, the answer isn't to force yourself to think positive. The real solution is simply to rest. But what can you do in the moment when you feel that negativity creeping in? Let's go over some practical, science-backed strategies. First, the 90-second rule. Neuroscientist Gil Taylor discovered that the chemical process of an emotion lasts only about 90 seconds. When a wave of negativity hits, don't fight it. Instead, just observe it. Notice the tightness in your chest or the lump in your throat. Breathe deeply for 90 seconds without getting caught up in the story your mind is telling you. You'll often find the intensity just fades away on its own. Next, try the detachment technique. This is about creating space between you and your thoughts. Instead of thinking, I'm going to fail, rephrase it in your mind as, I'm having the thought that I'm going to fail. This simple shift reminds your brain that a thought is just a fleeting mental event, not a hard fact. It's not you. It's just something your brain is producing. A physical change can also work wonders. Stress creates tunnel vision. To break out of it, change your environment. Get up and walk to another room for a glass of water. Or splash some cold water on your face and wrists. This activates your vagus nerve, which helps calm your nervous system and lower your heart rate almost instantly. If you're worrying about something you can't solve right now, use the postponement technique. Tell yourself, okay, I'll give myself 10 minutes to worry about this. 6 p.m. tonight. This gives your brain permission to let go of the worry for now, freeing up mental energy and reducing your immediate stress. Another great tool is the brain dump. Mental fatigue often comes from trying to juggle too many thoughts and worries. Grab a piece of paper and, for 5 minutes, just write down everything that's on your mind. No filter. Getting it out of your head and onto paper tells your brain it doesn't need to work so hard to keep track of it all. Let's quickly recap some targeted solutions. If you're feeling anxious, try square breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. And pause for 4. If you're just plain exhausted, take a 15-minute power nap or just close your eyes away from screens. And if your thoughts are racing, use the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. Remember, your thoughts are deeply connected to your physical state. Be kinder to yourself on tough days. You're not broken, you're just running on empty. A little rest and the right techniques can make all the difference. Thanks for watching, and if this helped, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on mastering your mind. See you next time.